Journey through the spirit of the 90s with the 1990 penny, an unassuming coin that quietly encapsulates a decade of style and change. What's its secret? In a dimly lit room filled with relics of forgotten eras, an unassuming 1990 US. One penny coin lay half-concealed beneath a layer of dust and memories. This wasn't an ordinary coin. It bore an aura so subtle, so enigmatic, that its very existence challenged everything known about minting history. A barely perceptible misprint, a slight misalignment of design, whispered secrets of a hidden past, inviting any curious soul to unravel its mysteries. The story isn't told in a straight line, but rather in scattered fragments, each piece a clue to a secret history that refuses to conform to the conventional march of time. One such fragment begins in a bustling Midwestern garage sale. Alex, a passionate collector whose life had long been defined by the pursuit of the rare and mysterious, stumbled upon the coin as if fate itself had arranged their meeting. At first glance, the penny's unusual detail, a subtle doubling of a letter, and a minuscule shift in the engraved imagery, sparked only a flicker of curiosity. Yet, as Alex held the coin, a shiver of recognition ran down their spine, as if the artifact carried a message from another era. Flashbacks and disjointed recollections soon filled Alex's mind. The coin's origins seemed to stretch back to an obscure chapter in minting history, a time when strict procedures met unexpected human error, or perhaps a deliberate act of subversion. In a cold, sprawling mint facility of 1990, under the hum of precision machinery and the watchful eyes of seasoned technicians, a single moment of distraction or rebellion may have led to this extraordinary error. The misprint wasn't a random blunder. It carried the signature of an unknown force, an artisan's subtle defiance, or a covert experiment lost in the shadows of bureaucracy. In a nonlinear dance of memory and discovery, Alex pored over yellowed mint records and obscure coin catalogs. Late nights blurred into early mornings as the collector pieced together hints of clandestine minting practices. Rumors emerged like fragments of an old folktale, whispers of a rogue technician whose innovative spirit clashed with the rigid norms of the mint, of secret meetings held in the dead of night where coinage was reimagined, even if only for a heartbeat. Each scrap of evidence only deepened the enigma, suggesting that the error was less an accident and more a hidden message, a deliberate alteration meant to disrupt expectations. Yet, the coin's allure lay not just in its mysterious origin, but in its physical presence. Alex described the penny with reverence. A surface that shimmered with an almost hypnotic luster, its edge irregular yet elegant, its misaligned imprint as though it had been struck by destiny's own hand. The error was tangible, a barely visible echo of an alternate reality embedded in metal. Every scratch and faded numeral seemed to murmur a secret, inviting observers to look beyond the surface and consider the possibility that even the smallest details can hold vast, untold histories. As Alex's investigation deepened, so too did the coin's evolving value, a value shrouded in as much uncertainty as its origins. Collectors whispered of dramatic surges in worth, punctuated by sudden, unpredictable spikes that defied conventional appraisal. At every twist in the narrative, the coin's true value remained hidden, cloaked in ambiguity. Each new piece of the puzzle only hinted at dramatic revelations. A covert auction where the penny would be thrust into the spotlight, a revelation that would shatter the quiet assumptions of numismatists everywhere. Then, on a night heavy with anticipation, the coin emerged in an unexpected setting, a high-stakes auction filled with experts, historians, and collectors from around the world. The room was darkened save for a single spotlight that bathed the error coin in an almost otherworldly glow. As the auctioneer's voice trembled with excitement, the murmurs in the crowd grew into a crescendo of awe and disbelief. Here, the coin was more than a collectible. It was an enigma, its secretive past and the subtle twist of its design now poised to be revealed. In that charged moment, as the final bid was whispered in hushed tones, the coin's concealed worth, long the subject of speculation and feverish research, was about to be unveiled in a climax that promised to rewrite numismatic history. In a series of overlapping memories and whispered testimonies, the coin's story took an unforeseen twist. Hidden within the coin's rim, a nearly imperceptible engraving resembling an arcane symbol, was a clue that shattered all preconceived notions. This symbol, not part of any standard minting design, suggested connections to an experimental protocol that dated back to clandestine projects. Some experts later speculated that the error was no mistake at all, but a carefully orchestrated act intended to mark a select series of coins for an undisclosed purpose. As this revelation rippled through the auction hall, Alex's heart pounded with the thrill of the unknown. The coin had become the nexus of a mystery that stretched from the mundane halls of a mint to the secret corridors of power and artful rebellion. Even as the auction concluded in a flurry of astonishment, and the coin's value was locked in a staggering bid, the narrative refused to settle. Alex, left in the silent aftermath, cradled the coin as if it were a living relic. Alone in the quiet solitude of a study lined with case files and faded photographs, the collector's mind raced with questions. Who was behind the intentional misprint? Was the coin merely a solitary aberration, or the first fragment of a much larger, hidden experiment? And what other secrets might lie concealed within the artifacts of an era that straddled both conformity and quiet defiance? The answer, it seemed, was as elusive as the coin's true worth, a value that had surged unexpectedly in that fateful auction, a price that promised more than just monetary gain. It was a symbol of the unpredictable interplay between fate and human innovation, a tangible reminder that history often conceals its greatest truths in the smallest details. The error coin, in its silent testimony, dared onlookers to question the very nature of perfection, to embrace the beauty in what appears flawed, and to search relentlessly for the stories hidden in plain sight. As the narrative of the 1990 U.S. one penny coin continues to unravel like an intricate tapestry, its threads of mystery and revelation invite us to ponder the blurred lines between error and intention. Each glimmer on its surface, each imperfection born of that fateful minting process, beckons us to look closer, to question the obvious, and to follow the winding path of discovery where history and enigma intertwine. Thank you for journeying into the depths of this numismatic mystery with us. If the story of a single error coin captured your imagination, imagine the secrets waiting to be unearthed in our next adventure. Stay curious, and subscribe to uncover more hidden treasures and untold stories that defy expectation. Until next time, keep exploring, because sometimes the most profound discoveries come from the imperfections that time has left behind. Untold stories that defy expectation. Until next time, keep exploring, because sometimes the most profound discoveries come from the imperfections that time has left behind.